Hey, Big Clifty Beekeeper here. Just giving you a little update on what's going on. So, I decided not to graft this year, uh, but I did do some splits, and I introduced mated queens into the splits, and this is how I done it. I'll show you here. We I've built. I have got several of these little two-frame mating nooks. I got the plans off of Barnyard Bees. I'll put the link to that video that he gives the plans in the description below. But back during swarm season, I split several, done several splits into these two-frame nooks. And the ones that the queen come back in had mated queens. And what I done is I just pulled my mated queens from the nooks and done my splits with mated queens. I split a little heavy because it is, in the dearth robbing season, and you tend to get a little more robbing from a queenless hive. They know when the queen's not there, so they'll rob a queenless hive out quicker than they will one with a mated queen. So I split heavy, split off of this hive, put at least 2 frames of cat brood, and shook extra bees into the box, and introduced the mated queens in cages, and waited 4 days, and then come back out and released them. And I will go in them and in about a week to see if they're laying. But I just want to try to keep the robbing to a minimum. Plus, I've put interest reducers on a lot of the weaker hives, give them a little less interest to protect. So, and we are in a full dearth, so I am feeding a little bit to keep the queens laying. I want them to my splits to increase, and queens really slow down laying during a dearth. A lot of them might even quit, so I do feed a little bit to keep them all laying, keep them building up for their fall honey flow, which I will leave on them. I won't pull nothing from that. That's their honey stores for the winter. I want to try to get good, healthy, strong colonies started off in the winter. That way we'll have fewer winter losses. Plus, I'm getting ready to start doing my mite treatments. I've got little holes drilled in the back of the boxes. I've got a ProVap, and I do oxalic acid treatments. And around September, 1st of September, I'll put Apigard strips in and pull them out as recommended in the instructions, usually in around October, and that's the treatments I do, and it has seemed to work. So, but like I said, if you are interested in building your colonies, I would definitely recommend building some of them. And if you're trying to build up, increase, I would definitely recommend feeding too. Like I said, because a lot of queens will quit laying. And I was wondering, there's a little crack. I didn't know if that was robber bees or there was an opening up there. Might be a little of both, trying to get in. But back to that, if you're trying to increase your colonies, you want your queen to keep laying, you definitely ought to feed. If you're not really interested in increasing and they got plenty of honey, feeding is an option. You you can do it, or a lot of times you can get away with not doing it. But since I'm trying to grow population, I definitely feed. Uh, if there's anything you would like to hear, like for me to discuss, if you like in the hive videos or more how-to videos, just drop it down in the comments. Don't hesitate to ask. If you like the videos, please subscribe and hit the like button and the little bell for notifications of new videos. And I'll talk to you later.